Here we are, 2021, first deer camp. Camp down here at Payne Lake on the National Forest outside of Oakmulgee Management Area. Uh, got high hopes for tomorrow, at least watch some deer. Me and my cousin Greg come down today and set up camp. It's a beautiful place here, man, beautiful. We've got some more campers here, probably, I don't know, maybe eight or 10 more campers in here already. But check out this scenery. Quiet and peaceful out here, buddy. Day 1, 2021 bow season. I've been watching the wind since yesterday. I had about 4 places picked out to hunt this morning with the wind direction that they've been forecasting. I got up this morning, it did a 180. Luckily, I've been scouting a lot. I found multiple places to sit. So I had to think about this morning before daylight, looking at all the locations that I've learned this summer, and picked out a place that this wind will work. I've been seeing a lot of big buck tracks crossing the road in this area. I jumped one buck in here a few weeks ago. I've never hunted it before. I've never set foot in these woods. But I'm just going into an area that I think the bucks will travel through. My cousin's with me today, and I've got him set up a few hundred yards away from him on another trail, so one of us will see a deer today. Unfortunately, he's not filming anything. Maybe he'll get one. This is a really thick spot. I got a big valley head right here to my left. This valley right here is I don't know, in central Alabama we call them mountains in here, but this valley here starts right here and goes downhill. I killed an 8-point in there last year. They're coming from up here on this end, but I've never hunted this end. But it's a really thick spot. I could hunt it real close to the road, but I'm actually, I'm probably 150 yards from the road. And like I said, I've never set up here before, but it just looks like a place that deer like traveling. It's real thick on the ground, just in this one strip right there. And then I'm sitting right at the top of this valley head. So I've got this valley that starts and goes off right here. What I'm thinking is these deer are going to stay on the top right here, because I know they're traveling across the road out here. And they also come out and cross another road on down about half a mile. But this here's the travel corridor is what I'm thinking from them crossing the road over here to back. So anyway, we'll get this valley here that's kind of like a barrier that to keep the deer up here on the top. And this is a big flat right here. That's my plan, my story, and I'm sticking to it. So it's really quiet this morning, not much wind at all. So I'm gonna have to get off here and get ready. I didn't come in here till after daylight because I'd never set foot in these woods. But on my way in, I had to dodge a lot of trails, a lot of heavy trails coming in here. So I'm sure I put some scent down around them. Maybe a deer won't smell me. I use scent away today. But anyway, we set up and ready to start this season. The weather changes completely tomorrow. We're going to the 60s in the high, probably down in the low 40s at night. So that'll be our coldest air this year. And that's starting tomorrow. So we'll change locations and go back to one of my other spots by then. But anyway, let's see what happens. October 15th, 2020. So here's where the story changes. You could call it a total disaster
for yesterday, but I learned a lot about a new piece of land, new spot to set on, and the place that I set yesterday was going to be it's going to be one of my really go-to places, I believe, this year. It ended up being, the wind changed probably a 360 all day long. Around 8:30, 8:39, I had a doe come in, started feeding on some acorns close to me. I couldn't see her and didn't get her on video. But anyway, she got the wind changed, got downwind of me. She never blew, but she just took off running, and I couldn't get her on video. By the time I turned the camera around, she was already gone. So anyway, just sitting here looking at squirrels playing. But sat there the rest of the day. I guess probably about 1 o'clock, I had another doe come in the same area. She come in and started blowing at me, and I tried to coax her on in by blowing back at her, but sometimes that works, especially if you just jump them. But she had already smelt me, so she didn't come in. As I got down, or got ready to get down in the evening, the first day, I spotted a coyote out about, I don't know, about 60, 75 yards from me, and it was bypassing me out in front of me. And I had just took my camera off and took my camera arm down and everything. I had everything packed up. My bow was still on the stand with me. And I said, well, I'm gonna try to stick this coyote. So I did a little mouth call, just squeaking at it. It got its attention, and the coyote comes in within 10 yards of me. Didn't have my camera out, it was already packed up. And so I shot the coyote and killed the coyote. Went ahead and got down, did a little bit more scouting of the area right before dark, and come out and gonna start the next day. So that's where we're at. So the next video will be talking about the next day and what happens then. You probably won't believe it, but check it out when it comes. So thank you again for following us along, and hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell over on the side so you don't miss the next video. And thanks for joining AWF Outdoors again this year, 2021 deer season, bow hunting, Alabama.